lot of factors go into deciding where you want to live, right? But climate is often toward the top of that list.
So in the years ahead, the nation's housing hotspots will likely change as average temperatures around the country go up. Newsy meteorologist Scott Withers joins us live now from Buffalo, New York, which is one of those potential future climate havens. Hey, Scott.
Hey, yeah, good morning. I'm here in Buffalo, just along the shore of Lake Erie, one of the largest freshwater lakes on this planet. This city, it's known for its lake effect snows and lots of lake effect snow because of that lake and also because of the geography of the city. Well, that geography in the long term could be protecting it from severe climate change and also making it a climate haven for immigrants.
Upstate New York is home to some of the snowiest cities on the planet. Heavy lake effect snow blanketing Buffalo along the shore of Lake Erie.
We are going to have much milder winters. We are also going to have much more precipitation.
It's not a marketing slogan, but a climate change reality.
There is no escaping climate disruption and climate change. Everyone will feel the effects and is feeling the effects of that.
Fast forward a few decades from now, the Great Lakes region will be more temperate, like current-day Tennessee. There'll still be snow, just not as much.
Science is very clear. Our temperatures are going to increase and our climate is going to destabilize further.
We're already living through some of the severe threats: sea level rise, heat waves, floods, wildfires, and drought, and they're going to intensify.
It could accelerate very quickly, and I don't think as a country we're prepared for those kinds of changes that we might see.
Some parts of the United States will be difficult to live in, sparking a large-scale climate migration and pushing people north towards the potential climate havens of Buffalo, Cleveland, Detroit, and Duluth, Minnesota.
You know, in the next 25 to 50 years, there will be a lot of people moving to these types of regions. Places that potentially are going to lose populations are along the coasts, you know, areas that may be impacted by hurricanes or like, again, out in California and Colorado, places that have a lot of wildfires.
The havens will offer some refuge, providing ample fresh water, affordable housing, green infrastructure in cities with the desire to grow.
So it's not something that necessarily we're looking at in the future. It's something that's already started. We've seen growth for the first time in 70 years in the city of Buffalo, and it was fairly significant.
Buffalo's leaders are already making plans to build infrastructure and to ensure current residents are not priced out of the haven they've always called home.
As you have more people move to a region, you're going to increase housing prices. You're potentially going to displace people from neighborhoods.
Students at the University of Buffalo building a concept house future climate migrants could call home. The Grow Home is ultra efficient, energy self-sufficient, heavily insulated, and would allow residents to grow most of their food. The university and the city both committing to be ready if and when climate migrants start to flow in.
We really only have about 8 or 10 years to make a key difference with mitigation. That is an incredibly short period of time.
Something professors who are also parents realize will impact their children.
For my son, you know, he probably doesn't want to start planning to relocate to Florida anytime soon.
Or possibly any time ever.
Yeah, so here in Buffalo, they're not seeing huge waves of people, but they're already seeing some immigrants move here because of the climate. Specifically, after Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico, they saw a large number of people move here. Out in Duluth, Minnesota, similar situation, people fleeing the wildfires in California. Lindsay, Alex, they're not saying the numbers are massive now, but they expect them to grow over the next few decades as the climate gets worse across the country.
It is going to be so bizarre to see a place like Buffalo with not as much snow as we've seen. I mean, that is going to be really wild.
Yeah, I mean, it's troubling for sure.
The residents here want the snow. Yeah, the residents I talked to, they want the snow, that they realize it's going to be less. And I tell you, the housing market here is already changing. A lot of the houses that were up for sale or that the city was going to condemn and tear down, well, they've already been bought and flipped. So it's already in the works now. People are realizing you got to get in early. And I've got friends, my mom even was thinking, hey, maybe we should buy some houses for the long term.
Wow.
All right, and get some wings while you're at it.
Yeah. All right, Scott. Thank you.